Today's story is about a young dreamer who discovered the power of thoughts, feelings, and imagination. Welcome to Chronicles. Once upon a time in a small town, there lived a boy named Aarav. He wasn't born rich, nor was he considered especially talented, but he carried one thing inside him, a restless curiosity about life. Every morning, Aarav would see his neighbors rushing off to work, complaining about bills, struggles, and failures. Slowly, he too started believing that life was just about survival. His thoughts became negative, and his world felt heavy. One evening, Aarav met an old teacher sitting by the riverside. The teacher noticed the sadness on his face and asked, "Why do you look so tired, my boy?" Aarav replied, "Because no matter how hard I try, I never get what I want. Life feels unfair." The teacher smiled and picked up a small mirror. He showed it to Aarav and said, "This mirror is like life. What you send out is what comes back. Remember, what you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create." These words struck Aarav deeply. That night, he thought about them again and again. The next day, Aarav decided to test the teacher's wisdom. Instead of complaining, he began his morning with one positive thought: "I am capable of doing great things." Throughout the day, he repeated it in his mind. Something strange began to happen. He started feeling lighter. His energy was different. At work, instead of feeling nervous, he imagined himself confident. Slowly, people around him began to notice. His friends felt encouraged when he spoke. His boss trusted him with bigger responsibilities. Whenever Aarav felt fear, he reminded himself, "What I feel, I attract. So let me feel gratitude instead." And whenever doubt entered his mind, he used imagination as his weapon. He closed his eyes and pictured the life he wanted, helping his family, building a home, and inspiring others. Months turned into years. Aarav was no longer the boy who felt helpless. His thoughts shaped his actions, his feelings drew opportunities, and his imagination built his future. One day, Aarav met the old teacher again. With tears of gratitude, he said, "Your words changed my life. I became what I thought, I attracted what I felt, and I created what I imagined." The teacher simply nodded and replied, "The power was always within you. Life is not something happening to you. It is something happening through you. So remember, dear friends, think positive and you will become strong. Feel gratitude and you will attract abundance. Imagine boldly and you will create miracles." This is the magic of the mind, and this is the wisdom of NH Chronicles.